Yo, once again, it's your boy, Mr. Myron G, aka Change, back at you once again with another one. I know I haven't been posting for a while, but just haven't really felt the need to post for real. You know what I mean? I would love to be one of those type of people to where I could just literally just post something every day and post multiple stuff every day, but that's just not me. Because again, like I said in my previous when I first started my YouTube earlier this year, I was saying like doing this isn't even really my style. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of like a pretty much kind of a low-key person. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm monumental, you know what I'm saying, I'm still kind of like a low-key person. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really just find stuff to just post about all the time, but one of there is something I do want to talk about today, and it's about what's going on in the spiritual world and the spiritual realm right now, and it's manifesting into the physical, and it's causing a lot of deaths, particularly over Halloween. First and foremost, we lost Takeoff from Migos. Rest in paradise. Shout out to his family. I pray the Lord blesses his family and blesses and the Lord puts some light on the situation on what happened. But what I really wanted to talk about was, the crazy thing to me was the little the stampede that was that happened in Seoul, Korea. Seoul, Korea, Seoul, Korea, very close to Sheol, which is the place of the dead in the Bible. Seoul, Korea. And I guess what I really want to say is we need to put on our spiritual eyes, ladies and gentlemen, because this is kind of a time to where it's really starting. It's been going on for years, hundreds of years, thousands of years, but I do think that we're very close to the end times. I don't think we're close enough, if you ask me, because I'm ready to go. For real. I'm ready to see Jesus. I'm tired of the world. I'm tired of the BS that goes on. You know what I'm saying? Tired of everybody being fake. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be real anymore. Nobody wants to have any spirituality. Nobody wants to be sober anymore. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to really take a look at what's really going on in the world. Everybody wants to live like this fantasy life and post all this stuff on YouTube or on Instagram and Twitter and stuff like this about everything's all good. You know what I'm saying? When it's really not. So, woo. Almost. I'm paying attention, I promise. But oh yeah, Myron G on the beats in the background right there. I got to put a bunch of my beats on a little playlist. Woo! I'm talking about I ain't about to bust out my freestyle for y'all. Y'all don't deserve that. But anyways, so I'm talking about, I was about to start rapping about the Seoul, Korea thing. Oh, I'm gonna have to take a detour. Oh, you see that catch? That was a fabulous catch, by the way. Because I just got my phone posted up right here. So anyway, Seoul, Korea, 150 plus people died in a stampede, right? On Halloween. And the news is just trying to say, oh, something happened and now 150 people are dead. I don't think that's an accident, y'all. I don't think that's an accident at all. I wholeheartedly believe that it's a human sacrifice. Because anytime you have a mass death like that, it's not an accident. You know what I'm saying? If one or two people died, you can't really say that's an accident either, but 150 plus people died, and it wasn't like an act of God. It wasn't a tornado, it wasn't a monsoon, it wasn't no typhoon or nothing like that, it wasn't no earthquake. It was just everybody started running and like trampling over each other? For what? What did they see? What were they running from? You know what I'm saying? What got them that excited? What brought up that spirit for other human beings to trample other human beings? You know what I'm saying? It's spiritual, man. It's spiritual, man. And it's sacrifices. And this sacrifice thing isn't new. That's sacrifices in the Bible. People were sacrificing their children to Molech and Baal. Yeah. If you ain't reading your Bible, you don't know what I'm talking about. But if you read your Bible, you know what I'm talking about. Like, this stuff has been going on, and they did it so those gods with the little g would give them prosperity, watch over them, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's why God says, there shall be no other gods before me. Why? Because the other lowercase gods are demonic spirits. And if you follow those spirits, and if you're sacrificing to those spirits and praying to those spirits, when you die, you're probably not going to go to heaven. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to speak doom and gloom on anybody, but I just got to keep it all the way, because, you know, it would be, I wouldn't be doing my job as a man of God and as a man who's changed my life and who's given my life to Jesus and repented for the things that I did in the past. And now I'm trying to live like the best righteous life that I can. I'm sober, no drugs, no alcohol. You know what I'm saying? I try to stay away from these crazy ass women. You know what I'm saying? And like, once you do that, your mind and your thought process completely changes, literally. And it's to the point to where it's like you start to see things. Why do you want to pull in something like that? So you start to see things, and you start to get your spiritual eyes, your spiritual ears. You know, because there's a verse in the Bible. It comes up a few times, but particularly in one of the Psalms, it says, they have eyes, but they see not. They have ears, but they hear not. They have mouths, but they speak not. You know, talking about like the idols that people worship. You know, like basically saying like, whether it's one of those things to where they're talking about like an idol that was made out of wood or gold or something like that, or even like a human idol. Like they have eyes, but they see not. They have ears, but they hear not. They have mouths, but they speak not. How many times, other than like a Kanye West, like how many times have you really heard like a celebrity or somebody really come out and start speaking something, like speaking some truth? You know, I'm not afraid of speaking truth because I never signed any contracts with them. I never did any deals with the devil. I never even got like in that circle. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was out in LA, like I saw like what was going on, and I was like, man, this is some crazy stuff was going on. Like, and and before then I wasn't even like following Jesus at the time, but I still knew, like, I was like, man, I'm not doing none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then come to find out years later, I found God, I found Jesus, I started reading the Bible, and like, I was like, oh man, that's exactly what they're doing. So it's not an accident, y'all. Like, and when you start seeing stuff like that on the news, and they just try to pass it off as like some type of fluke or like just like a random thing. Oh, 150 people died in a trampede. What would make other human beings trample other human beings? Like, think about that. And there was nobody that saw another human being on the ground and was like, hey, y'all stop. I mean, I get it. There's so many people going through that alley, but at the same time, like, if there's enough compassionate people saying, hey, stop, we got to get these people up and off of the ground, then it would happen. So what is making those humans, I'm about to make this sharp turn, what is making these human beings stomp other human beings and not give a crap about it? And then another thing, it's called a mass sacrifice is what it is. And it was on Halloween, or the day before Halloween. And that is like, there's like a week where like it's a real demonic. See, I've done my research on this type of stuff, and you can't really speak this stuff to like your average human being, because most people are like, oh man, what are you talking about? But like, you know, there's like Hallows Eve, and then there's like the Sam Wayne or whatever that stuff is called, Sam Hain or all that crazy stuff. But anyways, it's like a peak time to where like the demonic spirits need that like sacrifice, that sacrificial power and energy. You know what I'm saying? And they get it however they want to get it. Why do you think that they have you dress up as ghouls and goblins on Halloween? Because that is a time when ghouls and goblins are trying to get their power. So they're out, you know, looking around to see what kind of death they can get. Oh, now this one's hard. I'm sorry, I gotta cut it. Another Myron G original club banger for sure. I said, Actually, that's a banger for real. I don't care what nobody say. Still doing it, y'all. Still doing it, y'all. But anyways, so yeah, so it's a time where those demonic spirits need to be fed. You know what I'm saying? And they feed off death. They feed off negative energy. They feed off of, you know, people, other human beings not caring for other human beings. You know what I'm saying? And being the type of dude that I am, like I live a fairly like kind of like, I don't know, like I don't be getting involved in all that type of stuff that I used to, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't like go out to the clubs, I don't go out to the bars, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, because I don't drink no more, so it's like, what's the point of me going to a bar? I mean, yeah, I could go there and just like pick up girls if I wanted to, but what is that really doing? You know what I'm saying? Inviting negative spirits, because those girls ain't spiritual. Those girls ain't cleansing themselves from demons, so when they come around me, those demons are going to try to jump on me. But then at the same time, those demons are like, oh, shoot, that's the man of God. Let me get on up out of here. So the girl gets up out of here because the demons got to get up out of here. Yeah. Y'all ain't hearing me, though. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers and evil in high places. High places. The third heaven. The third heaven, y'all. That's where there's, and when I say heaven, I just mean like in the sky, like not like heaven. Because it has been said that the third heaven is where like Satan and all his angels are. And our prayers have to get past that little, see, that's going too deep for y'all right now. You know what I'm saying? Evil wickedness in high places. Where else is high places? Up. Or you could even say like the people who are running this world. So anyways, y'all, man, I really just hopped on here to say, man, get your spiritual eyes open. You know what I'm saying? If this video is reaching you, I don't know. I know I don't have that many subscribers, and like my videos don't get that many views because like I'm not in the algorithm and like I'm not doing stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm speaking the truth, so obviously it's not gonna really circulate. It's not gonna circulate like it should. But that's cool. I ain't mad about that. You know what I mean? I know why. I know what the world celebrates. I know if I was on here doing dumb shit, then, you know what I'm saying? Or out here just like doing some video just for nothing, you know what I'm saying? But when you speak in truth, you know what I'm saying? The crowd clears out. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't want to hear that, and that's okay. But you gonna hear it from me. You gonna hear it from me. Hey, you gonna hear it from me. So yeah, you know. Time to open them eyes, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And if you're doing demonic stuff, you know what I'm saying? You still got a chance. You can repent. You know what I mean? Find Jesus. You know? You ain't got to live that life like that. And I know why people do it. Like, I see why people do it, because yeah, you can, there's a good, I'm not even gonna like promote it like that, but you know, just like you can get blessed by God, you can get blessed by demons and the devil. You know what I'm saying? So yes, you can get financial gain from the devil, but there's always a price, y'all. There's always a price. And you hear these people running around talking about, oh, they on demon time. Yeah, and yeah, if you on demon time, they gonna come to collect. And when you die, you're going where they're at, because you followed them on this earth and you trusted in them on this earth. That's why God said, you shall have no other gods before me. It's really real out here, y'all, man. People don't like to hear that type of stuff, because it makes them, it makes you have to do something about it. People like to listen to type of stuff to where you ain't got to do nothing about it. That's why trash music is so popular, because you ain't got to do nothing about it. You just listen to it and bop your head and drink and smoke and get messed up and do whatever you want to do. And there's no accountability to it. But when you start talking spirituality, there's accountability all the time. You start going to them demons, there's accountability all the time. There's consequences. You know what I'm saying? And if you follow them on this earth, you're going to follow them straight to hell. I'm not a perfect person. Never claim to be, and nor do I aspire to be, because I know perfection was only made by God. You know what I'm saying? God was the only one who was perfect, you know? But Jesus came down on this earth to experience life as a human, so he could relate to us, and so we can come to Jesus like, man, Jesus, you see how these people is acting towards me? And Jesus is like, man, Myron, they did the same thing to me. I was the creator of the universe, and I was down here talking to these people right in front of their faces, and they wasn't trying to hear what I was trying to say. They was trying to scandal me. They was trying to, you know what I'm saying, talk bad behind my back. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to take me out. Yeah. So anyways, y'all, keep your eyes open. Keep your head up, legs closed, eyes open. So, yeah, Myron G, once again, y'all. Just spitting some real. I'm on my way to practice right now. You know what I'm saying? Rolling, about to get up on this highway, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off. But yeah, man, there's a lot of stuff going on in this world, man. People dying, you know what I'm saying? Mass deaths. And these people ain't trying to let me in on the highway. All right, so we good now. You know what I'm saying? So what are we gonna do about it, y'all? Y'all gonna get in the word? Y'all gonna start following Jesus? Or y'all gonna start, you know what I'm saying, opening up your spiritual eyes? You let me know. Let me know in the comments if you brave enough. What you gonna do? Hey, we gonna ride out to this one right here. Let's just ride to this. Boom, 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 boom. Y'all know that's bumping. Don't fake on me, 'cause I love you. If only you could see what my feet was doing. But anyways, y'all, I love y'all, even though you hate me. You know what I'm saying? I want to see everybody prosper. I want to see everybody, you know what I'm saying, live a righteous life. I want to see everybody happy. You know what I'm saying? So, that being said, main man Myron G, comment, like, subscribe. Tell me what you think about that. Tell me what you think is going on. And we're going to do it like that now.